what's happening? Drop this quick video real quick. Nah, it ain't the video you looking for, but I had a driver reach out to me last night and this morning, and we was going over something. He wanted to drive one of my trucks, but he can't because of his experience. And he told me I should share that. Okay, cool. So I said, all right, I'll do that. He was reaching out to me in my email. The dude drives for Universal Truckload, which that was a carrier, which is funny. One of the carriers I used to be contracted with, and one of the carriers that I will put a truck on to if I need to. But I don't have one to put over there at the moment. But his situation was he had 2 months over the road experience, 8 months local. Oh, there's a lot of carriers that'll take him, Swift and whoever. But he asked me to come with me. So, but I can't use him because of his experience. Why? Because the carriers I'm with require 1 year over the road experience, age 23. I didn't ask his age. His experience was shut down right there. And a lot of you drivers need to understand that, because a lot of you drivers, some of you come out, yeah, you go through school or whatever, and you start that hopping around process. You think it's better over here because of this and that and this and that. Then you find out it ain't better. Then you hop somewhere else. And you do it one too many times. Nobody wants to hire you. Like Great Wide, Landstar, and a couple others. They look at you like, damn, this dude or whoever, this chick can't stay here 6 months. She's gone in like 2 or 3 every time. This one, that one, that one. Now, once you get to like 7 of them, 8 of them in like 3 years, you can forget it. You like a dead man walking. And you can get lucky and go to Joe Blow's Trucking. And maybe one of these mega carriers, maybe Pam or somebody, I don't know. But outside of that, it's just, you know, you shooting yourself in the foot when you hop around one too many times. So I told him, I said, watch yourself with the hopping around. See if you can find over the road position inside Universal, which I'm pretty sure they do have that. And go ahead and get your little time in. That way it's all in one company. They won't say, oh, you bounced. So you can go ahead and you got your little local in. You can run over the road for a few months, make a couple of dollars if you can. That way, they say, okay, he did over the road here, and he was local. He good. Because you start bouncing, and then you go to Swift, and you don't like Swift, and you go to this one, and you don't like this one, and you go to... Now it's adding up. It's all negative in the long run. Then they don't want to bother you. There's a lot of carriers that are like that. Landstar is one. Great Wide is another one. There's a couple other ones out there. Another thing is, take in consideration this. If you're driving local, and you're dedicated to being local and being home, because I had a driver drive for me last year, for 1 week, he couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle for 2,600 miles. Boy, he about to die. He ready to go back home. Don't come. You better find another local gig or something. You got to be ready to run out here, in some cases, 10 days, 21 days, or whatever. As far as that hopping around, shit, that ain't good, because eventually, like I said, it's going to kick you in the ass, and you might only be able to work for Joe Blow's Trucking around the corner, and some of those aren't even good. I said some, so don't even blow your lid, people, because some of you just don't be listening to anything. As far as listening and reading, I'm going to use my Craigslist ad, for example. It's posted in multiple places. You drivers need to learn how to read. If the ad says 45 cents a mile, 47 cents a mile, OTR, position only, and you're asking about dedicated, what are you talking about? It clearly says it right there. What the truck does, what kind of truck it is. I understand that sometimes people lie and then you end up with some other kind of truck that wasn't even there. Everything's laid out for you there. You asking crap that, I mean, if it says OTR only, there's no need to ask about dedicated because it's not available. And other, like, spin-off questions to the answer that's right in front of your face. You guys need to just read, man. I got the Landstar one. Hazmat. They still calling. Thinking they still going. You can't get the job. You need it. Will you haul a bomb? No. But yeah, you might haul paint. You know. You might haul hydrogen peroxide. I mean, who hasn't used hydrogen peroxide before? It's just different, you know, percentages of the, how concentrated it is, you know. But other than that, I mean, paint thinner. But then again, dudes don't read. They just run like, oh, and that's it. Then they go, oh, nah, I ain't gonna do all that mess. What do you call for? Read. Save yourself time, save me time, save whoever time you trying to call. That's another thing that will not get your ass hired. I ain't gonna say with me. Anybody. A lot of people. When they find out that you just calling and you didn't read anything, that automatically tells them, this driver right here doesn't pay attention. This is the kind of driver that will hit an overpass and he has the atlas in his hand and there's a big ass sign in front of his face and he hit the warning device and he still hit the bridge. You're the kind of drivers that don't get hired. Nah, you're not qualified. You know, you guys really have to read stuff, man, because you're only doing damage to yourself. But with that said, I told the driver, like I said, I was going to make the video about the scenario. You guys, you got to get that experience in 6 months to a year. You don't want a year with like 6 carriers. That's not good, man. And I know some little super trucker fucker looking at my shit probably, oh no, because, no. For a lot of people, it's like that. You cannot be hopping around like that and shit. Wanna know why? Because I got a lot of them that filled out for me between 2 carriers. I got trucks of 2 carriers, okay? Those 2 carriers, they don't play. So, make sure you do your homework before you even go to a carrier. Make sure you can go to a truck driving school at home and get your shit in. Because at home, you probably got like 10 people in class, training and everything. And the carriers come by, visit. You can make your decision then while you training. If you just do it through Swift in England because they sent you an email that said get your CDL the expressway in a couple of weeks, and you find yourself out of trucking in like 2 months, you got nobody to blame but yourself, especially when other people told you. Especially if you're watching this video right now. There's ways around it. There's ways to do it better. So, there's ways to be a better driver and all that, man. You don't have to take the expressway. I didn't take the expressway. I took one of the hardest ways that you can even think of to become a truck driver. And it shouldn't even happen. But it happened. I'll talk about that story another day, if somebody wants to hear it. But it happened. I'm the only, I ain't gonna say the only, but I'm one of few motherfuckers in history that probably went to truck driving school twice, and I'm gonna leave it at that for now. But you guys do your homework, study, man. I'm telling you this because I already went through it, found out stuff later down the road, and if anybody want me to talk about something, I'll try to talk about it if I can, and if not, I'll let you know that that's something I don't mess with, you know. But I mean, I've done a lot in 17 years, pretty much. Company driver, lease purchase, finance trucks. So now I'm on doing some other stuff, you know. But I will help you out if you ask me about it. We'll talk about it on an email or whatever. If you want to call and talk about it, then we'll call, you know, we'll get on the phone. But I only did this one today because the dude told me to. He'll probably pop up on there later on. And it's Muhammad Cruz, I think. But hey man, I dropped a little video for you, and I threw some other things in there. Hey, y'all be cool. Let me go get my kid out of here before my wife shoot my ass. I'm bullshitting. Stay tuned.